cracker series of MCQs for CAIIB. In this series we are covering all the MCQs related to ABM and BFM. Okay, so before going ahead, I would suggest you to download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. Also join Officers Adda YouTube channel. Okay, on both these you will be getting the study material, live lectures, live classes. You will be getting everything on this. Paid classes are available on Adda 24/7 app. Also live classes are available. Okay, and remember we are starting a new batch. Okay, in fact from today itself. So join it as fast as possible. This is a new batch, BFM, ABM and retail. It is starting from August 8 today. Okay, so join it fast, 8 AM to 10 PM. So, and this use this code Y4332. In this batch we will be covering all the numericals, case studies, objective questions, everything. Okay, let's start. The distribution that is formed by all possible values of a statistic is known as. So what is that known as? Okay, let's start. Firstly you try to answer hypergeometric distribution, normal distribution, sampling distribution, binomial distribution. So that is formed by all possible values of a statistic. Values of a statistic means what? What is the statistic? See here, there are two terms. One is statistic and second is parameter. Statistic refers to everything, all the mean, mode, median related to sample. And parameter refers to mean, mode, median related to population. Okay. So here what are we talking of? Statistic means related to sample. So when it is related to sample, it will be called as what? A, B, C or D? It is called as, correct, sampling distribution, C. Got it? C. Next one. The difference between statistic and a parameter is called, so what is the difference between statistic and a parameter? Non-random, probability, sampling error, random. What is all this? What do you mean by this difference between statistic and a parameter? Okay, I'll show you over here. See this. This is a normal distribution curve. Okay, this. Okay, now this is a normal distribution curve. Now what is this distribution curve? I have explained you in our paid classes also and earlier in my earlier lectures also. So this is a normal distribution curve. This central part, okay, this is known as mu, or it is known as a population mean. Population, okay, population mean or anything. Generally we speak of mean only, mean. Now what do I do? If I take from population mean, means I want this as the final answer. So for doing this population mean, instead of surveying the full population, I'll survey a smaller sample size out of that population. Okay, smaller sample size. So this smaller, let's see, this is population, so this part will be the smaller sample size. Okay, so this is sample. So what do? I find the mean from this sample. Okay, now this sample I have shown it over here, but it's not like this. It is for the whole population, some part of this, some part of this, some part of this, some part of this, like this. Okay, and then what do? I find the sample or mean of that sample. So if that sample mean lies somewhere over here near to this, okay, this, okay, this is generally called as X bar. Okay, sample mean. Okay, so this difference, what is this difference called as? This is the question. What is this difference called as? This difference is called as, correct, type fast, A, B, C or D, sampling error. Okay, this is known as sampling error. Sample is regarded as a subset of. So what should the sample be? See, if this is the population, full population, let's say people, 1 lakh people. I have to survey 1 lakh people. Now instead of surveying 1 lakh, what do? I'll divide this into 10 parts. Okay, 10 parts of 10,000 each. So 10 parts means somewhere like this, 1, 2, whatever they might be. Okay, 3, 4, we'll do it for 10,000. Okay, and so on and so forth. Now from this I'll survey some part of this, 5 people from here, 5 people from here, 5 from here. So what are we actually doing? So sample means what? These are all samples. So these samples will be a part of what? Will they be a part of population or will they be outside population? Yes. See, this is population and this is sample. Okay. So will sample be a part of population or will sample be something else? So it is a subset of population. Okay. Which of the following is not a type of non-probability sampling? Remember, we want not a type of not. We don't want a type of probability sampling. Okay. Quota, convenience, snowball, and stratified. So not a type of non-probability sampling means what? What do we want? 2 nots equals to 1 yes means not a type of non-probability, means a type of, what do we actually want? We want a type of probability sampling. Okay. So what do we want actually? That is important. Not a type of non-probability means which of the following is a type of probability sampling? That's what the question is. So which is the probability sampling? A, B, C or D? Fast. It is D, right? Stratified random sampling. This is a type of what are the 4 types of probability sampling? Simple random. Okay, simple. Anyone remember? Simple random. Type fast in the comment section. Simple random. Then next is what? Systematic, right? Systematic. Third is what? Stratified. This one. Stratified. And what is the fourth one? Anyone? Can anyone type fast? What is the fourth one? That is cluster. Okay. Remember, these are all probability samplings. Probability. Okay. And what are the non-probability? These 3. Quota, convenience and snowball. Okay. Increasing the sample size has the following effect on the sampling error. Now what does it mean here? Just now I told you what is sampling error. Over here, right? This is my mu population mean and this is my x bar. Let's say I'll make it over here now, x bar. Okay. So this is a sample mean. Okay. Mean, and this is the population mean. Okay. Now my question over here is population. Okay. The question over here is, this is known as the sampling error, right? So what will happen if I go, if let's say the sample out of 1 lakh, let's say the sample is only 1000. Okay. Now if I have 1 lakh as sample, then my x bar is over here. Now out of instead of 1000, I take sample as 10,000. So where should my x bar move? Should it move towards the left side or towards the actual population mean? So it will move towards the actual population mean. Means what is happening? If I take a larger sample, my sampling error, this sampling error will reduce, isn't it? So it will increase in the sampling error, it reduces the sampling error, no effect, and all of the above. So what is the answer? Correct one, A, B, C or D? Fast. Yes, it is B. Got it? Before going ahead, see this this batch of BFM, ABM and retail, which is started on August 8th. Okay. So in this batch, we'll be covering all the numericals, case studies, objective questions, 5 marks case studies. Remember, you have almost 10 5 marks case studies in ABM and BFM. So we are covering all of those. Okay, so join this batch fast and use this code Y432. You'll get huge discounts. How the discounts are received, I'll tell you at the end. Okay. So remember, don't miss this discount part because this will save a lot of money of yours. Okay. Which among the following is the benefit of using simple random sampling? So what is this simple random sampling? Just now I told you it's a type of probability sampling. The results are always representative. Interviewers can choose respondents freely. Informants can refuse to participate. We can calculate the accuracy of the results. So the results are always representative or interviewers can choose. Which is the answer? A, B, C or D? Fast. We can calculate the accuracy of the results. Informants can be refused to participate. So what is the benefit of using this? Fast. Yeah, the answer is correct. We can calculate the accuracy of the results here. If somebody refuses to participate, he is not an informant. He is not a part of that survey then we can choose someone else, isn't it? Interviewers can choose respondents freely. This is not allowed. Means freely means as per their wish. No, it's not that. Suppose as per their wish, that is called as quota sampling. Okay, so that is not allowed. The results are always representative. Representative means what? The results are always representative. But here, what does it mean? Can we apply it to the population? Yes, we should be able to. Representative here means we cannot apply it to the population. So, is it so the case? No. In simple random sampling, whatever results you get, you can directly apply it to the population. So, the correct answer is D. We can calculate the accuracy of the results, isn't it? Now, here I have given the answer directly. Fraction n upon n is referred to by the statisticians as population fraction, sampling fraction, mean fraction, and standard deviation. Because I know many of us don't know this concept. N upon n. See this. Small n, the answer is B. I'll directly give you over here. Okay, because it's called as sampling fraction. But what is this n upon n? What is this? This is sample size. Okay, sample size. And what is this capital N? Population size. Okay, so that's why this is known as the sampling fraction. Means what? What is the sample I am taking in with regards to the population size? If I am having a 1 lakh population and I am taking a sample of 2 persons, so that the fraction will be very less. Okay, and if I take go on increasing the sample size, the fraction will go on increasing, isn't it? The B is the answer. Okay. A city police is stopping every vehicle at a checkpoint moving on a particular road within a city. They are using simple random, stratified, complete enumeration, and systematic sampling. Now this it's a bit difficult part, but because why have I given the answer directly over here? See, because complete enumeration is not given in your books, but this is a type of sampling. Okay, so what does it mean? Say this. I have given the definition also. A census is a study of every unit, everyone or everything in the population. It is known as complete enumeration, which means complete count. So if this policeman is stopping every vehicle at the checkpoint, so is he doing a random sampling? No. Whichever random sampling means what? Any vehicle which goes, he chooses one, leaves another. No, he is stopping every vehicle. Okay, stratified. Every fifth vehicle he'll stop. So sorry, systematic. Every fifth vehicle he'll stop. So that is known as systematic. Stratified. He'll stop only a vehicle which is above 1 lakh. Okay, costing above 1 lakh. So that is stratified. So is he doing something like this? No. So what is given? He is stopping each and every vehicle. Simple. So complete enumeration. C is the answer. When the population is normally distributed, the sampling distribution has the standard deviation. So what is the answer over here? When the population is normally distributed, means population normally distributed means what? See this. The rule is like this. Population normally distributed. This is the normal distribution curve. If the population is normally distributed, remember this rule, the sample or the sampling distribution will also be normally distributed. The population standard deviation into square root of sample size, then the population standard deviation upon square root of sample size, then what do we want? The sampling distribution having has standard deviation. So sampling distribution will have a standard deviation of what? What will be the standard deviation of sampling distribution? So the answer over here will be population standard deviation upon square root of sample size. Okay, I won't answer it now because this answer I have already given it many times in my lectures. Square root of sample size upon population standard deviation, square root of sample size into, okay, I'll give you one hint. C and D are out. Okay, C and D are out, only A and B. Which one now? Into square root or upon square root? So the answer is psi upon root of n. What is the formula for standard error? Okay, so standard error equals to psi upon root of n. So psi is what? Standard deviation population upon root of n is sample size. Okay, so B is the answer. Always remember this. Okay, psi upon root of n. Okay, next. estimate with 95% confidence the lifetime of 9-volt batteries using randomly selected sample where sample mean equals to 49 hours and sample standard deviation is 4 hours, number of samples equals to 36. Now what is this one liner? It's too difficult. Difficult also, easy also. So 95% confidence means how many psi? 2 psi, 2 standard error. Okay, remember that 68, 95, 99 rule. I've taught it various times. Follow those videos again. Okay, so 2 into standard error. But where is the standard error? Just now I gave you the formula for standard error. Psi dash, that is called as psi dash. Psi dash equals to psi upon root of n. Okay, this is not 6, this is psi. It's written like this actually. Okay, so psi upon root of n. What is psi? Standard deviation. Sample standard deviation is 4 hours. So 4 upon root of n is what? Root of 36. Okay, so 4 upon 36 is what? Do the calculations. Even I'll do it over here. Let me check. Yeah, I'll do it over here. You also try. So 4 upon 6, right? 4 upon 6 equals to 2 upon 3, right? So 2 upon 3. So it is 0.67. We'll directly write it. So standard error equals to 0.67. But we want 95% confidence. So 0.67 into 2. So 2 into psi dash equals to what should be the answer? 1.32, right? 1.32. Isn't it? Roughly 1.34 you can write it. 32, 34, anything is okay, isn't it? So 1.34. So 2 side dash 2 standard error, I have got it 1.34. What is the sample mean? 49 hours. So 49. How to find the answer now? 49 plus 1.34 and 49 minus 1.34. Okay, 34 it is. So do the addition. It is 49 plus 1 is 50.34 and here subtracted. So 49, 39, 39, 38. 38.66, right? 38.66 and 50.36. It is 49. Where is the what is this? Yeah, 49.8. What is the answer? 49. No, the answer, yeah, it will be somewhat nearer 49. Have I done it? 38 or 48? It should be, isn't it? 48. 49 minus 1, 48, right? And 40. Oh, I was doing a mistake over here. 47, right? 47.66, right? Roughly. And 50 point. So which is the nearest answer over here? See here, I have done a mistake. 49 minus 1, I have done it 38. No, 49 minus 1, 40. It is 48, right? 48 over here. So 49 minus 1, 48, and then also 0.34. So 47. Yeah, I do a lot of mistakes in calculation. 47.66, right? Roughly. So which is the nearest answer? 47.6 or 50.36? So which is the nearest one? This. C is the answer. Okay. You have to always type the nearest one. Always, never make mistakes like mean calculation. 49 minus 1 is 48. Minus 0.34 is 47.6 something. Okay. So do it correct in exam. Use the calci. Don't be overconfident by doing the oral calculations. Okay. So these were the questions. Now about this code Y432. Whenever you use this code, I would suggest you'll get a discount of almost at least 77% you are getting the discount. More, it depends on the scheme. So what is the scheme? Let's check the discounts which are going on right now. Go to Adda 24/7 and once you go to Adda 24/7 on the first page itself, you'll see this, JAIIB CAIIB, correct. Click on JAIIB CAIIB. Once you click on JAIIB CAIIB, Mahapack, JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack or English batch, you can click any of those. Mahapack will give you the OTT subscription, means like it's similar to that OTT subscription. Whichever batches you get afterwards or during that subscription period, all the batches would be available to you. Okay, so I will show you about this only, how to use the code in Mahapack. Click on this Mahapack, you come to this Mahapack, click on this. Once you click over here, you will get the details of this Mahapack. See this, 3 plus live batches of BFM, 4 plus live batches of ABM. See this, 4 plus live batches of ABM. Okay, and 500 plus case studies, 15 full mock tests for CAIIB, 61 ebooks, and you can ask the questions anytime after the exam. So you'll have the advantage of 3 to 4 batches. Now 45,000, it's huge. Click on view offers. Remember, this is your last batch with the current portion. So go for Mahapack. I would always suggest use the code Y432. Click on apply. Once you click on apply, see the fees now. 45,449 reduced to 10,453. 77% off. So go for it. Once you clear CAIIB, you get roughly 2 increments. Approximately 1,000 if you are a new joinee, 1,000 per increment. So 1,000 even if you consider, within 10 months you will recover everything. So this is an investment for lifetime. Go for it. Okay. And I'll come tomorrow with another topic. So bye till then. Keep studying.